So Quo the other day told us some pretty sad news, and that was a Studio Display Pro with mini LED tech wouldn't be launching at WWDC. Now this did go against Ross Young's report, and now Ross Young's given us a response regarding Quo's report, basically telling him that he's wrong. And so let's delve into it, guys, but first make sure to like and subscribe for the latest Apple news and rumours, and with that being said, let's just tuck in. So comparing the accuracy ratings of both sources, on paper Ross Young is more likely to be right. However, putting the accuracy ratings aside, I'm not sure who's right here because I do think both of them with their reports do bring some valid points. Let's first delve into Quo's reasoning. So he tells us Apple's not giving us any new mini LED products in 2022 because of the cost and production constraints of the tech. And yeah, this does make sense because we've seen multiple products in the past year or so being massively affected due to the mini LED panels. For example, the mini LED iPads we saw launch in 2021 was massively delayed in terms of shipping because of supply constraints. And well, we thought that would have been fixed within a few weeks, but then the MacBook Pros with the same tech were pushed back, and then eventually when they did release, they also had massive shipping delays. And so yes, Quo is clearly not lying about this. We have seen the production issues firsthand, and so I could understand why Apple might avoid using this tech for any future products, since I'm sure these delays have massively affected Apple's sales, and so using readily available LCD panels for their new products could make sense. However, then we come to Ross Young's report because, as I said, he's a way more credible source and he has been very accurate when it comes to the display panels used in future products. Ross Young also mentions that he has been accurate about every mini LED Apple device so far, so of course he does have a very good track record. But also Young has been reporting on a 27-inch mini LED panel for a very long time, compared to, of course, Quo giving us this news out of the blue. Now to be fair, I do want to mention that Ross initially thought this display would be the iMac Pro because, much like the iMac, Apple's displays have speakers, mics, a webcam, and of course a chip inside. And to be fair, I can see why Ross made that mistake. But anyways, Ross does tell us that to possibly combat these supply shortages, Apple is going to give us fewer mini LEDs and dimming zones with this new display. And I'm assuming that means it's going to be cheaper and also easier to produce without having a massive effect on the display quality. Also, many could argue the Studio Display Pros are not going to sell in massive numbers, and so as a result, Apple can use the not so readily available mini LED tech since they're not going to be selling many units. Another valid point is, of course, a WWDC release for a Pro display like this makes a ton of sense because obviously we could see the Mac Pro or the higher-end Mac Mini launch at this event, and so to accompany these releases, releasing a new higher-end display does make sense. And I think another measure Apple's taken to get these out is of course decreasing the size of this to 27 inches. Now I do think eventually there will be two sizes, so for those of you wanting something similar in size to the Pro display, we should get that in the future once all this mini LED issues are sorted. But for those wanting a taste of what to expect, Apple is going to offer a cheap and smaller version that's 27 inches. So yeah, those are my thoughts, guys, and again I'm not sure who to agree with, so tell me who you side with in the comments below. Anyways, thank you for watching, guys. Make sure to like and subscribe for the latest Apple news and rumours. Check out the video above on details regarding Apple's VR headset, and on that note I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya, peeps.